Well, Fridays here at KGW means another edition of Grants Getaways. And this week, Grant McComie is traveling Oregon's back roads to the nation's oldest town site west of the Rockies, Astoria.
Astoria, Oregon is the oldest town site west of the Rockies, and where you'll find remarkable adventures. Exploring the Astoria Column, or the Liberty Theater, or the Columbia River Maritime Museum. At Astoria Brewing, there's always something good to choose.
Go!
And high flyers get a kick from zip lines at High Life Adventures near Warrenton.
3!
While the black powder demonstration at Fort Clatsop always gets your attention.
It's the oldest U.S. settlement west of the Rockies. That is truly, a bragging right. And also the beauty of the Columbia River meeting up with the Pacific Ocean.
Cast off.
The Columbia River's early days come alive when you join lifelong local Mark Schecker aboard his Arrow, a refurbished working boat that tours Astoria's waterfront.
It's always been that way. It's just a small town of 10,000 people, but everybody's heard of it.
Why is that important to you?
I just like history. I just like what people did and how hard they had to work and make a living back then. It was a lot more interesting time, in my opinion.
Those interesting times are easy to come by when you travel south and east of Astoria and Warrenton, skirting the Youngs River estuary on State Highway 202. Astoria's backdoor byway unwinds a slow and scenic adventure into the area's earliest days, like the short hike down a worn path to reach Youngs River Falls. Named for a British naval officer in 1792, it's a whopper that's worth a pause. So is this, the Wildlife Center of the North Coast.
How are we doing?
Just 9 miles from town.
There we go. She's been here since she was a chick, so very, very comfortable around people. 8 years old this summer.
It's a trauma ward for birds on the brink.
Yeah.
The ones that won't make it without a helping hand.
It's the only wildlife rehabilitation center on the entire Oregon coast. It is the only rehabilitation center in Oregon that can take in and care for seabirds, a resource that's unique to this area.
Special guided tours can be arranged, and an open house the first weekend in May allows you a visit. While just down the road, cruise in for some R&R of your own.
Well, most important thing is, it's the only place on 202. Welcome to Olney.
Olney, Oregon was founded in Oregon's early days by Cyrus Olney, one of the state's first Supreme Court justices. He established a town site on the Youngs River in the late 1800s. But 100 years ago, the highway was built, and the town moved closer to it, and the Olney Saloon and General Store followed.
We don't have a deep fryer. We're not fast food. We cook everything to order. We have burgers, we have wraps, we have mac and cheese, we have specials. Try to mix it up so you don't get bored.
I like that it's a really comfortable atmosphere and kid-friendly, and the food is delicious. It's a hard between the French dip and the cheeseburgers, so tonight French dip won.
It's a nice scenic drive. It's a good excuse to get off at 26 with all the hubbub, slow down a little bit, but it's definitely easier on your brain and your heart. Less stressful.
It's nice.
Highway 202 is a back road byway once traveled you'll never want to leave, and it's waiting for you anytime. In Clatsop County with photographer Jeff Kastner, Grant McComie, KGW.